Okay, so part 2, just finished up. One thing I was going to change, I was saying, is I'm going to make this a little skinnier. I like car cast, so just a little skinny. And this one here, I'm just going to make it a little wider. I'm going to make the top of the head just curve up a little more. Not too much, but... And for the rest of it, so I said that arm, then we'll do the final line. This line arches downward a lot more. So make it arch down, and it's wider. It goes under the shirt. And the hole's actually a little bit bigger, just a little bit. And same with this side. This side sways down, goes in, and then gets skinny. And as it goes out towards the deltoid, it gets real skinny. It makes a little vein in here, and just loops down and goes over it. So kind of like that. So just follow that, and then of course go back. Make these lines very dark. So I'm just real quick making it dark. So that's the basic framework of the symbol on his chest area. It's kind of looks like that. Like I said, it reminds you of a spider pattern almost. And then, of course, the hole in the middle. And you can just make this a little line back there to show the darkness. And so let's get started on this side. We'll finish with this side. The tear on the cloth, it's going to be a tear. So just make it end about right over here. And this is where the muscles are going to come in the chest. And you can make it where it gets lower, it does that. But this, make a little tear, and I'm gonna erase the line I made as a guideline and just make the tear coming up. Follow that edge. Very simple, just a little lines, a couple of zigzags. Then of course the fabric, you know, it's going to bend over here and bend here. And like, you just gotta know how fabric works. And the arm comes in, and this arm, not too many lines, but just with this side you want to make sure you have the tears in on the cloth. That's the important part. So like that. And then once again just roughly sketch out where the fabric is. And this is all darker, so I'm just going to hatch it. I really like hatching. And it's important when you do hatch to shade, you go in the same way. So real quickly, I'm just keeping it all the same way. And then down here, make this line just so you know it's a reference point where the abdominals are. This cloth is coming up, it's teared up. You just want to make some tear marks. And very importantly is the cloth, he has it tied up, you know, it's tied. So to make a knot, you just pick a little couple lines up and down, and then squiggle a line on the top, and then one like that, and then the other one like that, and then another tie cloth thing below it. So just kind of, and then make all this is going to be cloth. And then the rest just dangles down because the cloth is tied to him. So the rest dangles down like that. And behind it he has this cloth too. Kind of like that. You can just make a bunch of lines and make sure this is dark. And then for the rest really, we're just going to do the hair and the muscles. On the inside, you know, he has basic, it's a 4-pack. It's ridiculous. I can't even get a 0 or 1-pack or anything. This guy's got freaking 4. Oh no, what kind of workout plan? So he does this, but this is the cool part. Like I said, muscles, don't make it too, you don't want to make too many lines. You don't want to hatch too much. You don't want to put extra detail with anime. It's very important that you just get the subtle marks. And as you notice, when they get lower and lower, what happens is they get smaller and smaller. They start going inward. So it's almost like this curve up. That's the basic form of the muscles. So basically, as long as you have the muscles in, the mark, you know, and you capture the character, you really capture him. And that's that. And then right here, I'm just going to go back and make this and shade it just so it gives the fabric a little depth. So just right in here. So just come back and hatch that in. And last but not least, the hands and the hair. The hair in the back, it's coming all the way out. So I like to make very, very smooth lines. You can see how I'm kind of doing. Make the edge of this wider if you need. Very smooth lines, and you're going to see in the hair in the back. Make the hair kind of come out and keep these lines. With anime hair, it's important to have very separate lines, very skinny. And then of course, back here it's going to come out. And the hair is really, really what makes it stand out as Ichigo, you know. That's what gives the character. So just keep on making the hair. And always make a lot of strands, small strands, bigger strands. And a lot that crisscross. Like right now I have all this hair coming out. And I'm going to just add one in the background that goes and defies the direction, and that kind of gives it a dynamic look. That's how you can do the hair. And with anime hair, it's important to always kind of follow back up to the strand of the head, so you have these lines. This hair is one of those things that's really makes the character. Especially with anime, you know, it's all about the different hairstyles, eyes, features like that. That's a big thing. Now that's the hair. And real quickly, let's do this hand real quick. And this hand has that fur stuff on it again, very transformed. And then of course, just do the basic anatomy of a hand. But for this one, we'll just make it closed. I messed up here. Of course, it's anime, so it's, like I said, just stick with simple lines. The fur coming out. I'm speeding up a little because I want to get one more part done. The fur. Don't worry about the hands that much. But basically, you know, I'm more concerned about the body, that it looks like him. And just finally, that's pretty much it right there, you know, in terms of how to draw him. One last thing, maybe you want to just go back, make a little lines in the hair, just so you know. Just a couple, just to give it a little depth. And that's how you draw them. Please let me know what you want to see drawn. If you have any suggestions. This came from one of the YouTube subscribers, and that's pretty much it. And sorry I didn't really get to draw the hands that good. I was more concerned about the face and the body, but that's how you draw it. Not too bad. It's hard. It's a lot of stuff going on. But I love the head. I love the mask thing. It just, with the skull, it looks crazy the way it happens. And thanks for checking out, everyone, and keep on subscribing, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.